Biophilic is something that focuses on aspects of the natural world. It also contribute to human health and productivity. So if you guys think that biophilic design is only related to plants or animals and etc., you are wrong. It is something that supports people productivity, health, and emotional and also intellectual. There are 6 principles of it. The first one is environmental features, which means in biophilic design, we add environmental friendly features like natural shapes and etc. And then the second one is natural shapes and forms. The third one is natural patterns and processes. The second point and the third point is about nature because in psychology, natural shapes and forms or patterns can give people productivity and make them more relaxed. And then the fourth one is light and space. In biophilic, we use light and space as the main aspect because the natural light can give people more feel to be productive too. And then the fifth one is place-based relationships. The sixth one is evolved human nature relationships because in biophilic, we want to give people more connection with nature. We must also remember that biophilic is not just about plants and etc. It is about human productivity, human health. So when we design something, don't just add plants everywhere or make something go green, but we must concern about people's health and productivity. And then the second one, light is a big part of biophilic. So in biophilic design, it is better to add many natural light.
The relation between green building and biophilic design. The similarity between biophilic and green building are increasing energy efficiency, water efficiency, and human health. Sustainable materials are chosen keeping in mind various characteristics like zero or low toxicity, high recyclability, zero or low gassing of harmful emissions, sustainability, harvest material. Biophilic and green building both based on the source of nature and to keep the nature to remain sustainable.
Maybe some of you think that biophilic concept is the same with the green building, but actually it is not really the same. And now I will tell you about the difference between biophilic concept and green building. So the green building focuses on construction of the building or even renovation to make the building greener. But the biophilic is a concept that is trying to minimize the negative impact of warming existing in urban life, and they try to increase the human physical comforts and health improvisation.
The next one, we will explain about the development of biophilic design. So in 1980, Edward O. Wilson, a biologist, scientist, and also an author, claimed that urbanization has caused the breakdown of human relationship with nature because humans were getting closer to modernity and begin to forget nature. The next one, architectural realm, used the idea of biophilic to restore the connection between human and nature. And then biophilic is developed and now used as many design in many offices in this world, such as Apple Office, Google Office, and Amazon Office. The biophilic isn't just about putting plants, but also to make people more productive in their office.
To create spaces that are experiential, restorative, and healthy, as well as integrative with the functionality of the place and the ecosystem to which it is applied, good biophilic design draws from infinite perspectives, such as health conditions, sociocultural norms and expectations, past experience,
frequency and duration of the user experience, the main speeds at which it may be encountered, and user perception and processing of the experience, and pattern in combination tend to increase the likelihood of health benefits of a space. And incorporating a diverse range of design strategies, it can accommodate the need of various user groups from differing cultures and demographics, and it can also create an environment that is psychologically and cognitively restorative. There are three biophilic design characteristics, that is direct experience of nature, and experience of space and place. The first one, direct experience of nature. It refers to contact with the environment features within the built environment, like lighting, air, water, plants, animals, landscaping, and more. And the second one is indirect experience of nature. It refers to contact towards the experimentation of nature. The transformation of nature comes from the actual state or a particular feature of the pattern and characteristic of the process from nature. For example, photographs and artworks, natural materials, furnishing, ornaments inspired by natural shapes, environmental processes that are highly prone to human intervention. And the last one is experience to space and place. It refers to the characteristic of the partial framework of the natural environment that can improve health and well-being. For examples are prospect and refuge, organized complexity, transitional spaces, mobility and refining, and more.
The connection between space and biophilic design pattern. The first is visual connection with nature. A space with a good visual connection with nature grabs attention and can be stimulating or calming. It can convey a sense of time, weather, and other living things. The second is non-visual connection with nature. A space with a good non-visual connection with nature feels fresh and well-balanced, whereby sounds, aromas, and texture are reminiscent of being outdoors in nature. The third is non-rhythmic sensory stimuli. A space with a good non-rhythmic sensory stimuli feels special, something fresh, interesting, stimulating, and energizing. It's a brief but welcome distraction. And the fourth is thermal and airflow variability. A space with a good thermal and airflow variability feels refreshing, active, alive, invigorating, and comfortable. The space provides a feeling of both flexibility and sense of comfort. Fifth is presence of water. The space with a good presence of water condition feels compelling and captivating. Dynamic and diffuse light. A space with a good dynamic and diffuse light condition convey expressions of time and movements to raise feeling of drama and intrigue, buffered of a sense of calm. The second is connection with natural system. A space with a natural connection with natural system is with natural system raise a relationship with everything, become aware of sensibility and the cycle of life. Nature analog. The first is biomorphic forms and the patterns. A space with a good biomorphic forms and patterns feels interesting and comfortable, possibly captivating, contemplative, or even absorptive. And the second is material connection with nature. A space with good material with nature feels rich, warm, and authentic, and sometimes stimulating to the thoughts. And the third is complexity and order. A space with good complexity and order feels engaging and information rich and intriguing balance between boring and overwhelming. In the nature of space, the first is prospect. A space with a good prospect condition feels open and freeing, yet have a sense of safety and control, particularly when alone or in unfamiliar environments. And the second is refuge. A space with a good refuge condition feels safe and providing a sense of retreat and withdrawal, for work protection, rest or healing, whether alone or in small groups. And the third is mystery. A space with a good mystery condition has so palpable sense of anticipation, or activities, a feeling, and the sense a kind of denial and reward that refers to further investigate the space.
How does designer apply a biophilic design? First, we must find ways for people to access natural light, analyze the wind direction to enter the entire building and do zoning area to reduce noise, and make connection to water, determine the optimal direction of ventilation and vegetation, follow the principle biophilic. Some favorite plants that commonly used, example aloe vera, spider plant, cactus, succulent, ivy, rubber plant, and peace lily.
Biophilic design use natural shapes and form, natural materials, plants a lot of lighting, and natural ventilation. Natural materials and plants that is used in biophilic design need to be maintained. Why? It is to maintain its durability. When choosing natural materials, make sure to choose a highly durable material and easy maintenance. The first one is 4 ways to maintain natural materials. The first one is good mounting system to ensure durability, tidiness, and its structural strength. Second one is to make sure select a material that is fireproof for safety. Third one is apply coating to the material to protect it from the weather, humidity, or other things. And the last one is make sure the material is diligently clean. And the second one is to maintain plants so it remains for a long time. The first one is you have to know how to water each type of plant that is used. For example, if you give too much water to a cactus plant, the cactus plant will eventually die. The second one is move the plant to a more humid place if needed. The third one is make sure the plants get enough sunlight. The fourth one is clean the plants from dirt and dust. The fifth is give pest and insect repellent if needed. The sixth one is cut the small branches or dried flowers so the plant can be more pleasant to the eyes. Seven is give natural fertilizer so the growth will be more maximum. And the last one is put the plant close together so the plant can grow more healthy.
So now I will tell you about the example of biophilic design application in the building. So the first building is Keputi Boarding House. Keputi Boarding House is located in Surabaya. Why I choose the building that is located in Surabaya? Because Surabaya is a big city and Surabaya is known for its heat, and this climate problem usually solved by a simple solution like installing air cooling technology. So as a response to the city's tropical climate, this house apply biophilic concept by using perforated panels for the wall, so the wall can breathe just like any living thing. And they also use natural lighting and natural ventilations to allow the aeration into the house. And the second building is Esa Sampurna building. Also located in Surabaya. Esa Sampurna building apply biophilic design concept by using vegetations to cover the outside facade, so the living plants can have a cooling effect on the outside temperature of the building. So this plant is very useful to reduce the urban heat island effect. And the third building is Mutton Bird Cafe. Mutton Bird applies biophilic design by using direct experience of nature. As we can see, they use glass roof, so they trying to bring the sunlight into the interior space, and they also use natural ventilation to make the customer more comfort. so the customer can feel the air and feel the weather. And there is also some plants inside the coffee, and this plant is the most successful way to bring the nature into the built environment. And the second coffee is oak coffee. Oak coffee is applied biophilic design by using indirect experience of nature. As we can see, there are two big cylinders inside the coffee, and the cylinders look like trunks or naturalistic forms. And this coffee is dominant with brown color, which is the color is similar with the earth color. So the last one is the atrium and the food court of Galaxy Mall. Galaxy Mall is also located in Surabaya. This mall using natural lighting, and they also put some plants and water fountain inside the mall so the customer can relieve their stress and enhance health and performance.
Biophilic influence. Biophilic can positively influence the psychological and physiological well-being of the building occupants. The first one is green spaces. These green spaces soften the built environment, creating more inviting and relaxed space while reducing the risk of sick building syndrome and aid in a person's psychological well-being. The nature gives a person the sense of being away from their daily routine and demands and stress. Second one is thermal comfort. Thermal comfort can increase positive human behavior and most likely improve self-confidence and productivity as well as contributing to well-being. The third one is natural lighting. Natural lighting affects the tone, color, and texture of surface. Positive lighting in a space nourishes hormone-regulating organs such as pituitary, pineal, and hypothalamus. It also influences social as well as physical and psychological health. Natural materials. Natural materials can affect emotions and manner. If a building design was finished in brick, it would more likely be seen in a positive light. In comparison, if the building was finished in concrete, it will feel cold and unwelcoming. And the fifth one is natural ventilation. Natural ventilation allows fresh air exchange, preventing a build-up of toxic gases and the circulation of airborne germs, as well as reducing or eliminating VOCs from their sources can improve the well-being of building user. In conclusion, the architecture have a direct psychological impact on people's everyday life, health, and well-being. It should function as a positive medium between people and their environment. It can be said that architectural environments have a direct lasting impact on its user behavior and reaction patterns, whether it's emotional, spiritual, positive, or negative.
Increasing biophilic elements such as those mentioned above has been shown to have a number of advantages like reduce stress, improve cognitive function and creativity, improve well-being and physiological health, lower blood pressure, increase stamina and concentration productivity, reduce noise, reduce harassment activity, and mood recovery.
Economic benefits of biophilic design. How can biophilic design give economic benefits? Well, first of all, biophilic design improve indoor environment quality. That means it also improves health, vision, mood, motivation, hearing, etc. of the building occupants. And that means it also increases their work performance, reduce their absence, and reduce their healthcare costs. And in biophilic design, it uses natural lighting and natural ventilation, so it means that it reduces energy consumption and saves more money.
Maybe some people concerned about the biophilic design development in the next few years. Before that, I want to tell you that now some big cities are trying to combine human ecology, nature, and well-being to create biophilic cities. And some studies have also proved that humans are at their optimal ability when in a nature environment. And using a knowledge of nature, we can generate experience of health and wellness through the environment that we create. So the conclusion is nature is something that cannot be separated with humans. Humans will always to continue to create the environment that can improve the health and minimize the negative impact of warming existing in urban life. One way is with the concept of biophilic design. That's why biophilic design will continue to exist for the next several decades and will continue to evolve according to human needs and technological advancements.
One of the example of biophilic design that applied in greenship certified building is AIA Financial Company in Jakarta. They achieved a platinum rating in greenship certificate for interior space. This company is really concerned about its employees' health and productivity by using healthy and environmentally friendly materials. Their goal is to get better and healthier space performance. This company also improves environmental awareness by doing campaign. These efforts are expected to increase employees' productivity and be a very profitable company. Biophilic principles that applied for the interiors is light and space, environmental features, and place-based relationship.